everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. How you doing today? I want to welcome you to my view. So Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too and her husband Tim invited us on vacation with them. And today is Monday, so it's our second. We've been here 2 nights in like a day and a half. And it is gorgeous, and the weather so far has been fabulous. Of course, I'm from Ohio, if you are new. And so this is way better than Ohio, even though Ohio isn't bad right now. Coffee out on the patio with a view like this. I thought I would share the view with you. This is just a quick video to say hi and to show off the view. And I have one finished object to show you. Yeah, because I'm on vacation. I thought I would get a lot of crocheting done on the like 15-hour drive down here. No, that didn't happen because I was watching a lot of the I was sightseeing through the highway. We've driven to Florida before. We've driven to South Carolina many times, which is 3/4 of the way here ish, maybe 2/3. Anyway, and I'm used to those sights, but I was looking at it with a different eye today, this trip, than what I normally. Driving on the highway, you see a lot of the same things, and you don't see much of what's going on the other side of the tall trees that kind of, or high rock formations or whatever that form the sides of the highway. But I was trying to look through that this time to see what is on the other side of those trees. I didn't get a real good idea, but anyway, I didn't get a lot of crocheting done. So since we've been here, and I'll show you pieces, parts throughout, but mostly today is my hooker versus hooker challenge for February. If you are unfamiliar, Laura from Man Mimi's Crochet and Farming and Jan, an Alaskan crapper, are have a challenge where the two of them, another guest podcaster, and a subscriber have a 4-way challenge to make a project. What project, you ask? Well, that project is determined by a guest podcaster, a second guest podcaster, and a second subscriber. And the colors of yarn that they use for that project are also picked by the second guest podcaster and subscriber. So at the beginning of the month, as a guest podcaster, the second guest podcaster, or picker, as they like to call us, along with Anita from YOH Crochet, we picked a project that they all have to make, and the yarns that they have to use, the color of yarns that they have to use, and we let them know what that will be in a live podcast at the end of January. And then at the end of February, the last day of February, maybe March 1st, I don't know. Must be the last day of January. I don't know. Look out for it. They'll come up on live again, and they'll show the projects that they made, and we all get to vote on who has the best project. So far, the subscribers have just killed the podcasters. Totally killed it. So it's fun, and it's all for fun. You get bragging rights and nothing else. What they make is a secret until the reveal day. But what anybody else that wants to participate makes is, we can do whatever we want. So you're not allowed to have any embellishments in this project, meaning extra things besides yarn, except the project that we picked, Anita and I picked, is a plant. You have to make a plant or a viney kind of thing, so you can make like a plant leaf garland to go across your mantle, or you can make a plant in a pot. but because of it being a plant, you're allowed to use wire, like pipe cleaners, floral wire, to make if you did like a sunflower, then you could put wire in there to help make it stand up. And I think we said you could use safety eyes if you wanted to put a face on it. But you'll have to just go watch the original, and they'll have all the, because every month, you know, depending on the project, you might get a little bit different idea of, you know, the embellishments, if they're allowed. Embellishments would depend on what project has been called for. So you were allowed to pick up to, you have to use at least 2 colors and up to 5 colors of yarn. We picked 4. We picked brown, purple. I picked purple. It is my favorite color. Yellow and green, because we picked a plant, so we wanted to, you know, put some green in there. And anyway, we picked 4 colors. Those are the 4 colors. You have to use at least a little bit of every color, and you have to make a plant. So that is what I did. I made it last night. Now, I think we're supposed to use, and I didn't even think about this when I was packing my yarn to take on the trip, but I think we're supposed to use 4-weight acrylic. I'm not in the competition. I can use whatever I want. And you're not allowed to use variegated, so I didn't. But I did use all 4 colors. And the one thing that I forgot to do was add beads. I always like to add beads to my amigurumis at the bottom to make them like those glass beads. You can get them, a little bag of them for $1.25 at the dollar store at Dollar Tree. But I forgot them. So there's no, and Nancy has claimed this, but this is a succulent that I made. Here it is. See if you can get a decent shot of it. It's got a little flower on top. I used the purple. There's the brown for the dirt, green, and the yellow is in there as well. Nancy has claimed it, and so has Susie. Susie keeps wanting to eat it, but Nancy said no. Thank goodness. And I used, all this yarn came in that kit that my daughter gave me. If you've been around, you probably saw last month. Well, during last month, Amanda and I made succulents. She gave me a kit for Christmas because she wanted to learn how to make amigurumis, and we made like an aloe vera kind of looking plant together. And I used 4-weight acrylic, and I gave that plant away. So now I've made this plant, and I did this, the yellow, the green, and the brown came with the kit. The purple is a Lyra. I think this yarn is a little bit thicker, but they're still like a 2-weight yarn. In both of them. The Lyra is an ice yarn that it's cotton, maybe a little acrylic. I think it's a cotton acrylic blend. I think this is all acrylic here. I don't know what it is actually. It doesn't tell you in the patterns. It just came with these little teeny tiny ball, and I didn't bring them out here to the patio, so I don't know what they are. But this is my entry. I've already, if you participate and you make a plant or a vine, when you're finished, you take a picture of it. If you're a podcaster, you can video about it. It actually should help them to bring people to participate more, which is what my hope is, that you'll make something. But I wanted it to be small because succulents are small. That's, you know, why I used the smaller yarn, even though the one I made last year in the bigger yarn, or last month, wasn't too big. But anyway, for this trip and to use my kit and everything, I wanted to go with the smaller yarn. So I did, and it's adorable. But if you are not a contestant, then you make a project, you take a picture of it, you send it to their special email account, which is Hooker versus Hooker, Hooker VS versus Hooker.com. or at gmail.com. Hooker versus Hooker at gmail.com. And they will put it in a slideshow at the end of the month. So everybody gets to see what you made. And there's no prizes. It's just all to show off what you did. And if you are a participant, a contestant, then it's just for bragging rights. And as I said, the subscribers have been killing it versus the podcasters in the competition. So if you have ever thought you might like to be on YouTube, but you're afraid to give it a shot, join this, as a subscriber. Try this, because you get on there twice a month for like an hour, and it can give you a taste of what it's like to be a YouTuber, which is fun, and it's all in fun, and you get bragging rights, and you get to kind of, trash talk a little here and there and have a good time with it. If you don't know Laura, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, Jan, an Alaskan Crafter, or Anita at y.o.h crochet, please go and watch their channels. They'll be linked in the description box, hopefully, if I can get my laptop to work. And visit them, subscribe, like, share, all the things. You know what to do with that. And participate. So have a... Oh, wait, here comes Nancy. Maybe she'll pop in and say hi. She says, nope, I haven't had enough coffee yet. Okay, guys, we are going to be live tonight. That's the plan. I don't even know what time.
What?
To open the boxes for Boggy Camp.
Whatever time you want. Anytime. 8 o'clock. I don't know.
Probably 8-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
We're going to be live to open the last 5 boxes for Boggy Creek, because tomorrow is the delivery day. Oh, hi, Susie. You want it? No, you still cannot have the succulent. Okay, guys, we'll see you tonight for the unboxing of the last 5. It'll probably be a pretty short live, because we do have to get them bagged up and ready to go. And we will be doing some filming, and there will be giveaway drawings, and that's it. I'll see you tonight. Bye.